I'll do a Valentine piece, and then I'll do a social justice piece. Sweet, sweetest, sweetest is this love. You and I walking a wondrous waltz, peach blossoms cascading beneath our feet. Your scarlet robes glow in the shimmering rays with an elegance and poise unmatched, even by the glimmer of the radiant sun. We kowtow 3 times, face each other with smiles from heaven, bowing once more to the vows of matrimony. Our memories engage as past dreams unfurl, our souls savoring the sweetness of supernal wine. My core emits beauty, trembling with the magical thrills of happiness as a symphony of melodies enchant me, blending in harmony with the eloquence of the psalmist David. The pink peonies glisten, opening the firmament to make ready the glowing sacrifice of roses. Lavenders augment their fragrance, even as the jasmines blush and the bridesmaids pay homage to this magnificent setting. Butterflies dance in circling loops as the grove becomes a kaleidoscope of colors, more bewildering than sunsets and stars. Clouds create formations, singing silent arias to the testimony, while the cheeks of my Shyama become adorned with sense and majesty. Here in this tenderness and fullness, the red breast gives us feathers so we could fly. Rainbows paint colors on our cheeks as the lips merge, quivering with bashfulness. Touched by reverence, my heart sung 1,000 ballads, even as tears flowed, rallying victory songs from paradise. The agony of past challenges became the sweetest possible wine. Today the starlings sing I love yous to the sparrows, even as the bluebells glow and canaries laugh ecstatically. Shafts of light descend as our souls merge, whispering praises to love. Poison at the end of the food chain is very rarely its source. Lightning strikes with blinding speed, yet the burnt tree knows that it came from above the clouds. The tyranny of oppression is not new, but an enemy of man, sweeping down the path of centuries. When a dying man says, I can't breathe, it is really a complex and repeated echo, a poignant and tragic one indeed, leaving the heavy stain of grief, sighing on the living breath of countless souls. Dying from the coldness of another reawakens a cry of longing for equality and justice by the oppressed, who seemingly won the battle against the brutality of slavery, only to fight another war for survival. The very presence of excessive greed defines by nature unjust elements in a society which is either duplicitous, complacent, or indifferent. There is an ingrained history of abuse of power, insecurity, and mistrust. Like all chronic afflictions, the remedy is painfully slow, and the wheels of pain keep spinning in ghettos. As such, social disparity prevails, together with hunger and deprivation, breeding strife in the hearts of the dispossessed. A wise man once said, the best remedy for the soul is love. But what if it doesn't work, said the skeptic. Then increase the dose, the seer replied. Yet whales run red, echoing in Central Africa. Each heinous crime diminishes me, weakens the spirit of a community which inherently wish to live peacefully side by side, but is instead forced to address the ravages of disorder. So while the light of the firefly is no match for the stunning effects of moonlight, even a candle of hope can light up the sky. My eyes are not as powerful as the sun, yet they see colossal things. Like moths, some rush to the seeming light, which is none other than darkness. Callousness reigns in many hearts. The dead blames the ones that are dying. The cry of each soul longs for freedom, tugging at sunrise upon the dawn and sunsets on the horizon. Meanwhile, confusion reigns in the light of day, while we weep in the shadows, striving to love against a background of pain and complacency. Tomorrow is another day, and today well spent prepares and shapes my journey. I rise at dawn, hear the lark sings, and aspires to its eloquence and vivacity. The charm of daffodils and seasonal spring fills my heart with wonder, and I taking another breath, joyful to be alive. Sea water rushes towards me, bringing a rhythmic melody, a reflective piece of music of everything that is good and noble, full of peace and light. I bow in sweet reverence, offer myself to the glories of creation, wishing all kindred spirits would breathe this love. Lantern Carrier, thank you.